Hello and welcome. Let's take a look at our top story. Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has reportedly left for Singapore after being stuck at the Maldives for hours. The Lankan president finally got a private jet to leave, as he had allegedly refused to travel in a commercial flight, fearing public outrage. Earlier, reports suggested that his resignation is likely to come only after his safe exit from the Maldives and once he reaches his final destination. Reports have surfaced of the Maldivian government facing backlash from its citizens for helping the Lankan president. The citizens of Maldives are calling out their leadership on social media for allowing Gotabaya Rajapaksa to land in the country. Back in Lanka, the political turmoil after his exit continues as the Lankan Assembly Speaker turned the heat on him, saying that the president did not tender his resignation despite promising. While the opposition has targeted the ruling Sri Lanka Parajana Peramuna Party government, the main opposition party, the Samagi Jana Balawegaya, the SJB, accused Gotabaya Rajapaksa Assembly Speaker and the Prime Minister of lying over the president's resignation bid. During an all-party meet over the current political situation, leaders refused to accept acting President Ranil Wickremesinghe's request to appoint another Prime Minister. While the political tussle continues, the streets of Colombo seem calmer after days of protests. The agitators who took over the presidential palace during the 9th of July stir have started vacating the building. However, the protesters will continue to camp in the complex of the presidential palace and Prime Minister's office until the time Wickremesinghe resigns. The Lankan authorities have imposed a curfew in the Colombo district until Friday morning to maintain order. This comes after thousands of protesters stormed the Prime Minister's office on Wednesday with slogans against the government and demanding Gotabaya Rajapaksa's resignation. Sri Lanka police used tear gas and water cannons to disperse the protesting crowd. The protesters were angry over the emergency imposed in the country after its president fled to the Maldives. Now, for more on this, our correspondent, Sunia Thoda, has sent us this report. Listen in.
The official residence of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has now been closed to the public after this specific location was taken over by protesters on the 9th of July. What you see right behind me are that some protesters, mainly the ones who are manning this specific location, are requesting the general public to leave this premise, and right at the main entrance through the door you will see security officials who are currently inside the office, the official residence of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa here in Colombo, who are now standing guard and assessing the situation right now. When I spoke to the protesters earlier, they were clear that specifically the locations of this place, which is the office of the official residence of the president along with the office of the Prime Minister, will be handed over to security officials today. However, the protesters also said that Gotago village, which is one of the main protest sites, will remain as it is, along with the office of the Presidential Secretariat that leads the steps outside the Presidential Secretariat, will still remain with the protesters until Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe steps down. Stay with WION as we bring you the very latest reporting from the official residence of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. I'm Sunia Thoda.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.